T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yes, no, maybe so. Like a rocket gonna blast off, watch me go. Yay, yay, say my name. Haters gonna hate, but I'm hotter than the game, so ha! Hello, bye-bye. Everybody looking at me, but I don't mind. Cause dang, straight wedges, that's what. Hungry like a wolf, gonna get me some. Come on now, let's work. Come on now. Come on now, let's work. Check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, let's check it out.
Hey, hold on. I am popping in. There I am. Hey. Well, hello. It is National Sales Director Caterina Harris Earl. I am coming to you a bit casual today, and I love that I get to do that I work for me. And in this virtual world, we are doing all things all the time, y'all. If you could see this section over here, okay, I just relocated. We live between Brentwood, California, and Chicago, Illinois. And I'm coming to you from Chicago, Illinois. And in about 12 hours, I will be in Detroit, Michigan. And just make sure, follow on social media. This is going to be a fun photo shoot. We got a big wedding this week. The first time that I have seen my national sales director, Gloria Mayfield Banks, in a year and a half. The first time I've seen my sister nationals, Sabrina Monday and Chrisette Ellis. And so it is just really exciting. If you could see this over here, okay, we got a whole lot of clothes laid out for a photo shoot. So a lot is happening here, and we're just giving you a little peek into pink. I've got another amazing addition with not just one, but two powerful sales directors. And so I'm looking to see where you're signing on from. Type in the chat, guest, tag your guest, tag your beauty consultant. Is the only way she will know that you are on. And so I'm just going to take a little bit of time to talk to you guys about this amazing opportunity. And so for the guests that are watching or guests that watch the replay, this is our amazing corporate headquarters. OMG, Dallas, Texas is where we are headquartered. Huge. One of the top 5 largest direct selling companies in the world. An amazing global brand based out of Dallas, Texas. More than 3.5 million beauty consultants in 40 global markets. Are we excited? This is me 30 years ago with Mary Kay Ash, the woman whose name is on the building. Oh my gosh, I was a brand new director, and it was 1 year after debuting as a sales director, I got to hang out with Mary Kay for being the #1 new director in my class. Mary Kay is such an amazing company because we get to help women be the best they can be. We get to break records, and we get rewarded in tremendous ways. Mary Kay is global, all over the globe. This past week, we just were with my girlfriend. We did a combined event with Mary Kay UK. The week before that, to kick off June, which is kind of like sweeps week for the TV. It's kind of like that for Mary Kay, because this is the end of our seminar year. So we just did a combined event with Mary Kay Singapore. Oh my gosh, so many things. So we literally don't just paint the street pink or the house pink or the car pink. We paint the world pink, literally. I love it. This is where our product is manufactured. So when you see this facility, just know we are bringing it to you. State of the art. There are not many facilities like this in the entire world. The size of 3 football fields, can manufacture something like 1 million products a day. It's an amazing facility. Amazing. So I get to share with you a little bit about why I love my Mary Kay. I love to have that picture up there so you can see me before and after. Get excited. So this is really cool about how you can build your business. I've been building my business since 1991. If someone had told me I'd be a Mary Kay beauty consultant, I would have told them they were crazy, because my image of Mary Kay was beehive hair and tacky pink cars. I thought working my nonprofit job with my degree in economics and political science, pursuing my master's degree at USC in public administration, working for the mayor's office, and all I was doing, I thought that, I never would have wanted to have a direct sales business until I learned about this company, came in and have loved it totally. Worked it very part-time to make some chunk change, and now have created Diva Dollars. I was young, single, and free when I started, and out of my starter kit came this man right here, my husband. Yes, 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 literally. I'm in Chicago now, but it was August 28th, 2012 that I took a trip to Chicago to speak. I was speaking at the Hilton Hotel, 500 people in the room, and he walked in the room, bam. My girlfriend, who's a Mary Kay sales director, it's his cousin. Actually, that's where he is right now, at Beverly's house. And the rest is history. We're married. And I just love that Mary Kay's philosophy of God first, family second, career third. That philosophy makes such a huge difference in our lives. It's how we live our lives. We work in full-time ministry. And I love having a company that just makes sense. Haven't been blessed to give birth to kids, but Mary Kay has blessed me to have 15 wonderful grandchildren through my husband. And so it's just a blessing, y'all. This company offers so much, and you're going to get to hear the stories from these dynamic women. I've earned 14 free cars. Can you believe it? My own mama, this is my mama. She's earned 9 free cars. Powerful, amazing success story in her own right. After all, she made me. Just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. But this is us sitting in the tip of the southernmost tip of Africa, sitting in South Africa. And so my most favorite book next to the Bible is my passport, and I can't wait to read it again and fill it up. So you're going to hear us talk about how we're working. Right now, we are working virtually. I know. I live in California. It's open. I'm here in Chicago, totally open, but we are loving this virtual world. We're loving it in ministry, where we have seen, normally we'd be flying all over the globe, and we have not skipped a beat virtually. And in the Mary Kay world, I can't tell you, brick and mortar's out of order. Even going to the department store and you see all of those counters are opened up, you don't see the people at the department at the counter like you used to. It has been proven that women are not as, they're reluctant to go to a counter and have folks stripe stuff on the back of their hand like they used to. This virtual world is amazing. And so we have worked through pandemic, protests, and politics, and given the best in this virtual world. We love what we do. The money and rewards are sweet. You're going to hear us talk about the 50%. We've got the products that are state-of-the-art products you'll love. And Mary Kay is just an amazing, amazing company. It's all about skincare. Skincare is in. And so, there are many things that a person can purchase, but the skincare is what a woman becomes brand loyal to. This is what marries her to you as a consultant. So some people say, you know what? I don't wear makeup. Well, guess what? A woman sees a lipstick. People are not necessarily brand loyal to a lipstick. They see a color, they go get it. We have amazing color, amazing body care, and so many amazing products, our entire product line. But the skincare is where it's at. So even if you're not a big makeup wearer, we can show you how to make some extra cash, whether it's our Time-Wise Repair. Just 25 women that are using our Ultimate Miracle Set can bring you $7,500 a year. Or the more sophisticated line, it's what I use. It's even what my husband uses. We have a men's line, but he wants to use this one. It's the most sophisticated skincare line we have. We got it upstairs, and it's what we use every single day, including tonight. We've got Clear Proof, so we've got the acne market covered. We've got something for the chick who's sexy and don't need anti-aging, that 20-something market, our botanical effects. We've got naturally for the woman who is most concerned about products that are natural. And we have an EcoCert certification that goes even beyond the certifications that are in America here. And it's a European certification. And of course, we do not leave out the men. So I am going to bring up these powerful, 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 powerful sales directors. And I just want them to just share I'm going to bring them both up first just so they can say hey. And then I'm going to introduce the first sales director to you to share a little bit about her story. Well, let me just do, let me just bring y'all up first and you just say hey, hey, hey. And then I will pop you up here. And so just say, hey, Val is here. Yolanda's here. This is all good.
Hey, Val is here from Houston, Texas.
Hey, hey, hey. Looking hot, looking hot. Hey, Yolanda.
From Virginia.
From Virginia. This is so cool. So we are going to hear from Yolanda first, and you're going to love her story. So Yolanda, I'm sharing a little bit about you. Started your business July of 2015 for the second time. I hear Shalimar, second time around, right? You know, I can't sing, but I got great talents in other areas. She is the wife of her childhood sweetheart, James. You can follow her on social media and see that. Mother of 5, 3 boys and 2 girls. She's got a balanced house. Nana to her loving grandson, Micah, pronounced Makai. How do you say it? Makai. Mary Kay, she has accomplished these things, earned the use of 3 free cars, currently finishing the use of her pink Cadillac, the prestige pink Cadillac. She's completed On the Move, Fabulous Vifters, Honor Society, and Triple Crown. For the guests, those are bonuses. Those things equate to $1,000 bonuses just for accomplishing a 3-month goal. She's earned 14 gold medals for the beauty consultants. That's a big deal. 2 offspring sales directors, star consultant 22 times, and a model on the Mary Kay runway for Luis Casco. I am excited to present to you Yolanda Jesta. Take it away, Yolanda.
Hey. Okay. Confident and determined. Million is what I do. With God on my side, I book, coach, and recruit. I am a magnet to attract strong, passionate, and purpose, vision-minded women who are called to empower the world. I am bold and proud of the Astro Galaxy units, winning diamonds, cars, trips, and turning red to blue. This is what we do. I am the fearless, soon to be Cadillac Senior Sales Director, Yolanda J. So when Mary Kay found me, I was working as a caretaker. Well, I was a caretaker for my grandmother, and I was employed as a nurse at a hospital, running my daycare. And doing that, a church member had asked me to come to a guest event that I did not want to go to. I didn't know what it was, and so I asked my husband to go with me. And so when he came with me, I told him that, hey, when I tap you under the table, it is time to go. And so when I tapped him under the table, I said, okay, it's time to go. He said, no, let's listen. Let's listen to what they got to say. So the ladies and everyone in the room was up front doing recognition. They was clapping for each other, shouting and everything. And then I said, okay, well, it's time to go. Then one after that, they said, well, we're gonna call all the ladies that signed up tonight. And I looked and I said, okay, well, they not gonna call my name, so let's go. And so when they got to my name, they said, Yolanda Jester. Now I'm sitting here with my arms closed, just like this. And I looked and I said, oh no, hold on. I didn't have a pen or a pencil in my hand to sign that agreement. Who signed me up? And guess who did? My husband. So he said, man, you can do this. You can do that. I said, no, if I can do, you can do it. So we're going back and forth talking about why I can do it. And he signed me up. Well, I was surprised when the lady called me again and said that she had to talk to me about something. And I said, what? Well, okay, I signed up. What else I got to do? Well, she was talking about that I needed to do a party. I said, I'm running a daycare. I'm taking care of my sick grandma. I have 5 kids. I'm not doing no Mary Kay. Okay. I'm not doing no parties. I'm not doing anything. I don't have time but the weekends, Saturday, Sundays, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. So to make a long story short, I did the party for her on a Sunday after church. And so when she did the party for me, she taught me how to do everything. And so she collected, I think it was like I invited everybody I knew. Okay. So she made like $1,500 in this bag. And actually I have the bag here. I had the bag here so I can show you. But the bag had the money in it. And she said, here, count this. And I counted and I said, is this money mine? She said, yeah. And I said, really? And she said, yeah. And I'm like, okay. She said, well, 15 of half go to Mary Kay to get your customer product and half go in your pocket. I said, that's still a lot of money. And so I went home and I told my husband that what had I made this amount of money. And so my husband said, you can do it. Well, to make a long story short, the boxes showed up probably a week later. The boxes showed up and I looked, I said, "Ooh, I got overwhelmed over all these boxes that was in my house." So guess what I did? I kicked it down the basement stairs. I kicked the boxes down the basement stairs and was like, I am not doing an M or a K. I do not want to do Mary Kay. This is too much. I got to sell all this. No, I didn't want to sell lipstick in the first place. So then one day I needed $20. And my husband said, the $20 is downstairs. And I said, oh, okay, fine. I went downstairs, looked for the $20, and I said, babe, the $20 is not here. And I thought it was on the table, like he always put the money on the table. Well, I said, the money is not on the table. He said, of course not. It's in that Mary Kay box. Really? Okay, you got me. Well, at the time I was living in Detroit. Okay, I'm currently in Virginia, but I was in Detroit, and so at this gas station, I took the box. I knew I could sell lipstick and lip gloss because that's all I wore back then. Okay. And I wore the same lip gloss that would do my lips, my cheeks, and my eyes. And it was red. Okay. And I was matching all three with this red lipstick. So I said, yeah, if I can sell some lip gloss and lipstick. So I went and sold the lipstick and lip gloss. Came home and told my husband I sold $120. And he said, wow, okay, I knew you can do it. So he matched my price of what I did when I went out and sold that. So then when I got the product, I said, okay, I can do it. This is history. I can go ahead and I can sell Mary Kay. Well, at the time, my kids, I had 2 kids. Now you heard Caterina say I had 5. Well, I had 2 that were graduating 07 and 08. So I needed the cash. Okay, so that I can put them through college. And so once I did that, I was happy. I started growing into Mary Kay, but that doesn't stop there, you guys, because once I got the hang of doing it, then I start recruiting. I said, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to recruit. You can keep that. Women are they catty. I don't like women. I don't want to talk to them. I didn't want to do nothing. And so my husband again said, you can do this. I said, not with a bunch of women. And that remind you, in the beginning, I said I had a daycare, right? That's all I can handle is little bitty babies. I can't handle no adults. Okay. So after that, I had went and got more inventory. And then I decided that I wanted to move up into the career career world with Mary Kay. And that's what all I have, Caterina.
I'm here. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That was so good. That was so good. Everyone is excited to hear your story. And I can't wait till we get to the questions because I got some questions to ask you. Thank you for painting the picture. of how to overcome objections. And most of the time, the objections are our own stuff. A lot of times it's just our lack of confidence. Isn't that what we just learned about? I bet that there were some things that you prayed for, and Mary Kay was the answer to those prayers. I say that all the time. We look for women that last night they prayed, and today this could be your answer. So thank you, Yolanda. Y'all clap in the chat. We see her clapping, and we see you clapping in the chat for Yolanda. That is so, so good. I'm going to bring up our next amazing, powerful sales director. I just love these peek in the pink, these quick stories where I get to share and you get to hear and learn from these powerhouse sales directors. And I personally want to apologize, charged to my head and not my heart, that we made an error on the flyer. Okay, your name is not Preston. I know that. Valerie Peterson Kelly. Now, y'all, let me just tell you this. Everywhere you go, today I dropped some cash at the store, not dropped it, like I came out with bags, that kind of drop cash. And this, I just believe that wherever I am, I make money where I'm going to be. So if I like to go to this store, guess what? I'm gonna get some clients from the store. So I was having a situation, and my life works. People and things work around me. I just affirm that. So I was having a real challenge. We are world travelers, and we hadn't traveled the world. And so long story short, we are frequent flyers with United Airlines. We were having a challenge with United, trying to maintain this. And 3 people couldn't help me. Third person got her on the phone. My husband had gone to bed. It was 2:00 in the morning now. I'm still trying to fix this issue. And I get a woman on the phone. After her helping me for about 45 minutes, I mentioned Mary Kay. And she is a part of Val's unit. That is how this came about. I was about to recruit her, Val. And then when I found out she was a Mary Kay and she would work in her business, I said, what's your name? And she said, I don't know. You might trust me. Tell me your director's name. She knows me. Okay. And I'm going to tell on you. So Val, I just appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Mary Kay is everywhere. You are the only Mary Kay, those of you that are beauty consultants, that most people will ever meet. And I just love this. Listen to this, y'all. Court of sharing 3 times. You have completed the court of sharing 3 times for the guest. That is 3 diamond bumblebees. The court of sales 2 times. Those are gorgeous diamond rings. You have earned the use of 5 career cars, and the 5th is a pink Cadillac. Hey. Your highest check in 1 month, $12,000. You are on track to complete the court of excellence, the circle, not the court of excellence, the circle of excellence at the $650,000 level. That's a big deal. We call those top directors. There are directors, and then there are top directors. There's circles, and then there's the circle of excellence. And so I am so proud of you. Take it away and share your story.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, National. Oh my gosh. Wow. When Mary Kay found me, oh my gosh, I was already running a very successful fatherhood consulting company, which I founded. And I was very proud of the work that I did. I serviced 18 and still do 18 different school districts around the country. And I was invited to an event at a hotel. Now, mind you, I've always loved Mary Kay since I was in middle school. It was the only thing that cleared up my acne, gave me more confidence. And then as my hormones changed and then I began to have children, my skin changed again. And Mary Kay was always that confident brand that I knew that they were going to be able to fix my skin. But honey, I had never in my lifetime wanted to be a Mary Kay beauty consultant, to sell any type of cosmetics, because I didn't wear makeup. I wore Maybelline eyeliner that I used a cigarette lighter to make it hot, melt it to get this dark black effect that I now use my MK black liner to do. So Maybelline black eyeliner and lipstick was the extent of my makeup. And so I never saw myself in the beauty industry. I had crooked teeth and I had a unibrow. Hello, somebody. And my skin wasn't perfect at all. By no means. I was not the poster child for glamour or for girliness. I was a tomboy at heart, loved to skateboard, play basketball, and just kick it with the dudes. Okay. I was in college. My male friends called me Al. They did not call me Val. They called me Al because I was just cool like that. You hear me? So I was not the poster child for the beauty industry. But let me tell you what made me say, you need to do this. I went through a very messy divorce. Oh my gosh. Moved 1,200 miles away from all of my family to Houston, Texas with 2 small kids. And while my consulting business working with parents was very successful, it was cyclical. I didn't make any money in the summer when school shut down. So I needed some in-between time in the meantime to keep that little one in after-school care while I beat the streets and go and meet with principals and counselors and administrators who may be able to use my parenting services. And so you guys, I just needed an extra $500 a month. But it didn't take long for me to see about 2 months into the business when I was bringing in an extra $1,000 to $1,500 a month, just sharing the products that I loved, showing a Mary Kay lookbook to the counselors and to the secretaries at these schools where I was showing up to do my other work. I found that I was able to build a customer base just along the way of what I was already doing. And I'm like, man, this is like stealing candy from a baby. And it's something I love. And I know the products work. And so I began to build and to grow. And I never, ever, ever wanted to build a team. Never wanted to build a team because I already had a company. I already had a team I was managing and I was coaching and training. So I was like, I don't have time to do another one. Until it was one of my counselor friends at a school that had contracted me to do some work for them. Oh my God, the counselor, she reached out to me and she said, Valerie, I think I want to do Mary Kay. And I'm like, really? And she's like, how do I sign up? I was like, let me get back with you. I had to call my senior director and it's like, hey, I got this girl that wants to join my team. What do I do? And so I accidentally became a senior beauty consultant. And then I started getting a little bit of commission and I'm like, oh, they pay me a little something extra because my girl joined my team and I got inspired to help people. And then I got in a red jacket. That's a big deal. That's like the top 8% of all of Mary Kay when you are in a red jacket. You're like middle management if you are in corporate. And so I got in my red jacket. And then I discovered I loved recognition. I love to have people clap for me. I love to have people say my name. I love to be called to the front of the room. I love to walk into a room and already have a seat at the front of the room. Because guess what? When you are female, sometimes you don't get called up to the front of the room. You could be the smartest in the room, but you know what? When you're in a male-dominated position like I was when I was a corporate banker, hello, I didn't get called to the front of the room. My ideas made it to the front of the room, but I didn't always make it to the front of the room. And now I was a red jacket and everywhere I went, there was a table for red jackets and I got to go to the front. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm kind of liking this. And then once again, I kept sharing this love. I kept sharing the love for this business and telling people what I received from my recognition, not just being able to go to the front of the room. I started earning jewelry, started earning prizes, designer handbags. And I'm like, oh my God, this is juicy. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never been a designer handbag girl, but I think I like it. I've never been one that just loved a whole lot of rings and diamonds, but I started earning them. And I was like, ooh, I think I like that too. And so next thing you know, I had earned a free car. I had earned a free car. I was like, you got to be kidding me. But let me tell you, that was one of the best moments of my life. Why? Because when Mary Kay found me, I had bad credit. And I was driving a car that was in somebody else's name because my credit wasn't strong enough to get a new car. But oh, what joy it brought me to be able to tell somebody I don't need that car anymore. Thank you, but no thank you. And I drove off into the sunset with my first Mary Kay car. And National, there was no looking back. Once I beat that free car horn the first time, I already knew I wasn't never going back again and having to get a car note. And so that's where Mary Kay found me, in a bad place, struggling in between time, a car in somebody else's name, with the confidence that wasn't there to do anything other than what I was already doing, because I didn't know how I was going to manage the time. But oh, I'm so glad that I gave it an opportunity and a shot. That's how I got here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. Your story, inspirational, the choices. And you know what I didn't share, which I had it open here, y'all. This is winning season. My phone is blowing up from all these people winning, folks winning diamond rings, like right in the middle of, of this. I was like, I want my diamond ring. So much winning. And Val, what I didn't share is that you are the wife of a celebrity chef and mom of 2 teenage boys, started your Mary Kay business October 2012, while still serving 5 school districts and multiple contracts. So can you just tell them one thing, what makes it, how are you able to work this with a big life, a big job? I'm clear your husband's life is busy. How do you weave it in? What does that look like?
Basically, what I do is I just give 100% to the time that I carve out. Mm-hmm. So I can't do Mary Kay all day, every day. But the time I carve out on my calendar, and I'm old school, I have a calendar in my phone, and I have an old school calendar that I look at every morning when I wake up, and it tells me this is what you're going to do for today. And I dedicate 100% of my time to that window, whether it's a small window or it's a bigger time frame, but it gets 100% of my time.
Mm-hmm. When do you do that calendar? Is it a certain time every week?
Oh my gosh.
Do it as you go. How do you do that?
I actually do it on a monthly basis, because a lot of times I'm carrying over things from the month before, because they're repeat. So what makes it well for me is those things that I know that the time that I have carved out, they're consistent. Mm-hmm. So those consistent times are always on the calendar already at the beginning of the month. I already know these are my windows of time that I'm going to work. But the other piece, National, that works really well is that I just know that wherever I go, there's a possibility that that woman needs what's in my purse, which is a sample in a business card. Mm-hmm. And so everywhere I go, I make sure I spread a little love of Mary Kay.
Yeah. I've always said never underestimate the power of 15 minutes, because in just a short 15-minute time, and just being prepared everywhere you go, it just makes a difference. I'm clear today, while I was at Macy's, that there were 2 women there that will be on my team, because we just weaved it in. It turned into that kind of conversation. So Yolanda, clearly your husband is your biggest fan, okay? And with 5 kids, I want you to share, how has your decision to say yes to Mary Kay impacted your family? How has it helped them to be better, be different, improve? How has it made a difference for them?
Well, with the support system that I have, my husband, my recruiter, my director, I planned out and carved out my time, because with 5 kids, you have to. Mm-hmm. And taking care of my grandmother, I had to carve out that. And it kind of worked out. I put a schedule on my refrigerator, so they had to put in, had football, they had cheerleading, and they had to put it on the refrigerator. And that's how I know that they have something to do. And then mommy's schedule is over here, and you see that I'm working my business, or I'm working, because I still was working a full-time job, and I had a daycare at the time when I started Mary Kay. So if they see that, they know not to put nothing in that spot. Right? Mm-hmm. So that's good.
You know, what great lessons you are teaching, because we can always get more money, but you can't get more time. And teaching kids how to, you don't manage time because it's going to keep passing, but how to create harmony and how to work. What is God, family, career? What does that really mean? Yolanda, I want to ask you, you have experience. I'm blessed to be your national sales director, mentor, and coach you. And one of the biggest things is you've experienced a lot of loss. It has been a very challenging season. And I know for all of us, this is not, we've all at some point in our career had those bumps along the way. Can you talk about what makes you keep going in your Mary Kay business? Like, you've got a really strong goal, and it would have been easy. A lot of folks in the world would just be like, a lot of stuff has gone, I can't do it. But in Mary Kay, we don't say can't. We don't say try. We get it done. So what's your why? What is your why that keeps you going?
My why is the future of my because I tell my kids I'm done with them. I'm grandkids, but my why is the future of my and what kept me going to all the deaths in my family of COVID and everything, and what kept me was my mind. I had to pray, had to meditate, and like mentor national. I had you to talk. I had you to and say what we want, and that I had to think about what would they do if they were here, and they wouldn't want me to stop. I had some strong mentors in my family that passed away, and I know they would have told me going. And
it's always the woman you become in the process. If you say yes to this career, I'm gonna ask you one more question, Val, and then we'll wrap it up. But when you say yes to this career, it impacts you, it impacts your family, it impacts, my husband is a major global leader, and yet I just participated in a training and he was like, give me the link, I wanna listen. Because the people that we have access to are some of the most brilliant minds in leadership and entrepreneurship. And I just tell you, women have been mothered and managed, but they have not been mentored. Most women, when you just say, who's your mentor? I'm not just talking about the person at your job, but who has mentored you? They know your stuff. Gloria's mentored me. She knows all my stuff. She's met my dogs, my kid, she knows everything, and has helped me to be the best version of me. Yeah. And so, Val, I want to close by hitting that corporate woman hard. We're busy. We got all kinds of stuff going on. But bottom line is, it's not time that stops a woman from doing it. It's a decision. You just make a decision. Why would a corporate woman, which I can add a whole bunch to that, but y'all, if COVID ain't helped you realize you need another stream of income, hello. But why would a corporate woman look at Mary Kay?
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. To me, it's simple, you guys. It's the plan B. Nobody works every day and you spend all your money. At least you shouldn't. You always put something away for a rainy day. If nothing else, Mary Kay is the best plan B you could ever have. To me, a Mary Kay business is better than a 401k. You can lose the value. Your company can go belly up. They can decide that I'm not going to pay you. They can do any of those things. But with Mary Kay, you are always in control of the amount of money you make, the decisions to whether you want to move up. You are in control of all of it. The legacy you're able to leave behind because you have the business, it's powerful. I would have never imagined that my boys would be entrepreneurs at the age of 9 and 10, because that's all they've ever seen their mama do is work for herself. So the legacy, the power to call the shots and to have it when you need it is priceless. That's why people buy insurance, just in case. Nobody wants to be in an accident, but you still pay insurance for just in case.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I was working with my consultants and sitting there and saying, okay, let's just look at when you're making a six-figure income. I mean, everything is high. I don't know about y'all. The plane tickets is high, rental cars is high, gas is high, everything is high. I mean, seriously, having a home-based business, the tax deductions, the blessings, the benefits, the person you become, having it at home so kids can see as well. But honestly, no matter where you are, you will find your place in this business. And so I just want to wrap up by just sharing this with you that Mary Kay is state of the art. We've got amazing apps. One of them is the Skin Analyzer app that allows you to snap a couple pictures and it analyzes her skin. She sends you that information. You jump on a 15-minute appointment with her and bam. So that is selling skincare in our high ticket items. Of course, on the go is so simple, lip glosses and fragrance. And that's just really exciting. So you start out as a beauty consultant. You can begin to build your team as a senior consultant. You build your team to become a star team builder. And then we have our amazing, powerful sales directors like these women you saw. I'm a national sales director, never stop dreaming, eligible for retirement in the company. The car program, the Chevy Malibu, the Chevy Equinox, the Camaro, the Traverse. We got something for everybody, a Colorado, the Cadillac Plus. I'm blessed to roll in the Escalade. And so I love and appreciate empowering women to find their passion and live their dreams. I mean, seriously, who's giving away diamonds and who's giving away trips? Val is about to earn this. And if she's not able to take the trip, the company going to make a big old direct deposit into your account. So I just want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen that are watching, we just had our very first male national sales director. So we are saying ladies and gentlemen. So start something beautiful. It's $30 to get started. We call it the $30 holla. Type that one in the chat. $30 holla. That's how you get started. It gives you a secure way to accept credit cards and it gives you your website. Or you can do the full starter kit for $130. So $30 or $130. The full starter kit gets you your website, your credit card processing system, and it gets you a big old box that comes to your house with $400 plus of product. And you can also upgrade your e-starter, your full starter kit, and add on a sample pack with enough samples for your first 30 people to do virtually. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I thank y'all for watching, for checking out and taking this peek into pink. I thank you for hanging with us every Thursday. I'm going to mix it up for the new year. So make sure you join for the rest of June. We'll see what this looks like for the new year, but the new year meaning July 1, which is our new seminar year. So stay tuned here this Saturday at 10:30 Pacific time. Also, we have a his and her facial. My very first recruit in all of Mary Kay will be on with her husband talking all things men for Father's Day. So a lot of fun things are happening for our area. Stay tuned, y'all, because we got work to do to finish this year. So I appreciate you. Thanks, Val. Thanks, Yolanda. Y'all were awesome. Lots of accolades in the chat, and we out. Thanks for joining Peek in the Pink.